Have you ever poured your heart into something, done a great job, contributed generously only to be met with silence and no recognition? Even worse, what if that indifference came from the very people closest to you, family, friends, or a partner? But what if there were ways to become a true priority in someone's life? To be truly seen and valued? The answer lies in an ancient, powerful philosophy, Stoicism. Picture this: you've done something remarkable, an excellent job, a brilliant idea, heartfelt support for others, and yet no one notices. Not a word of praise, not a single nod of appreciation. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Sadly, even when you give your best, people can still overlook your true worth. And it stings even more when that neglect comes from someone dear, your parent, your closest friend, or someone you deeply care about. But according to the ancient Stoic school of thought, we shouldn't seek recognition from others. Why? Because it's outside our control. Stoics teach that the only things we truly control are our thoughts, our actions, and our reactions. Everything else, including how people respond to us, is in the hands of fate. So, waiting around for others to notice or validate you is a guaranteed path to frustration and disappointment. But what if there were another way? What if there were strategies to help you stand out, to become someone they prioritize, someone they can't ignore? The good news is, such strategies exist. Today, we'll explore 9 powerful steps that will help you stay top of mind for the people who matter. But before we begin, remember, this journey is not about manipulation. It's about discovering your worth and having the courage to show it. Love yourself enough to stop settling. Be kind, but don't allow others to take advantage of you. Stand tall when treated unfairly. And more importantly, invest in your growth, develop your skills, expand your knowledge, and strengthen your inner self. This is just the beginning. Once you've started building your self-worth and creating the fear of losing you, something shifts. People begin to see you differently. They begin to recognize your true value. As you grow personally, professionally, and emotionally, those around you start to take notice. And once they realize how valuable you are, they begin to fear losing you. That fear makes you a priority in their lives. Step 2. Avoid being always available. It may sound counterintuitive, but always being available is not necessarily a good thing. When you're constantly at someone's disposal, it becomes easy for them to take your presence for granted. You become a resource, not a treasure. This isn't about playing games or being cold. It's about valuing your own time and teaching others to do the same. Maybe you don't reply to every message right away. Maybe you don't drop everything to meet every request. These aren't acts of defiance, they're boundaries. And boundaries show self-respect. When you're not constantly available, your presence gains weight. It becomes something people look forward to, something meaningful. Step 3. Maintain some mystery. Now, let's step into the realm of mystery. Imagine yourself as the main character of a thrilling novel or a captivating film. If everything about you is revealed up front, where's the intrigue? When you hold back just a little, when you don't lay all your cards on the table, you naturally spark curiosity. People are drawn to what they can't fully grasp. It's human nature. This isn't about deception or secrecy, it's about being mindful in how much you reveal and when. Let some stories remain untold. Keep a few chapters of your life closed for now. This subtle mystery becomes a magnet, pulling others in, and sets the stage for the next crucial step. Step 4. Allow others to invest in you. This may sound abstract, but it's actually very straightforward. When people invest in something, be it a job, a relationship, or a hobby, they care more deeply about it. It becomes meaningful to them. When you allow others to invest time, effort, and emotion into you, when they help you, support you, share moments with you, you become more than just a passing connection. You become someone they've poured themselves into. And that makes you irreplaceable. Once you allow others to invest in you, something powerful happens. You become a meaningful part of their life. Not because you beg for it, but because you give them a chance to play a positive role in your journey. But let's be clear, this isn't about being needy or dependent. It's about letting others contribute meaningfully, about letting them feel they have a place in your life, one that matters. When you combine that with mystery, you become an intriguing presence, a character they want to keep in their story, a valuable presence they feel compelled to protect. Step 5. Prioritize your needs. This step may seem obvious, but many of us forget it. We stretch ourselves thin trying to please others, cancelling our plans, bending schedules, giving up rest just to make someone else happy. It might feel rewarding in the moment, but over time, it leads to emotional exhaustion. You must remember this: your needs matter too. You have every right to assert them, to make them a priority, and to expect them to be respected. This isn't about being selfish or ignoring others. It's about recognizing your self-worth and setting healthy boundaries. It's about giving without losing yourself in the process, finding the balance between generosity and self-care. Step 6. Stop initiating communication all the time. Now let's talk about communication, the bridge of every relationship. But here's the trap. We often find ourselves always being the one to reach out. Whether it's calling, texting, or checking in, it often feels like the effort is one-sided. Why do we do this? Maybe it's fear of being forgotten, fear of drifting apart. But when you're always the one initiating, your efforts can start to be taken for granted. So what should you do? Pause, step back, not to play games, but to give the other person space to move toward you. Let them show initiative. Let them prove your presence matters. When you begin prioritizing your own needs and stop always reaching out first, you shift the dynamic. People start to see your value more clearly. They begin to understand that your time and your attention are not limitless, they're precious. And that realization, that's the seed of deeper, healthier, more balanced relationships where both sides are equally invested. So, are you ready to go even further? After learning to prioritize your own needs and stepping back from initiating all the time, the next step is reclaiming full control over your life. Step 7. Don't let others control your life. Have you ever noticed how people tend to desire what they can't easily have? It's true. When something feels out of reach, it becomes more desirable. Like a toy you can't buy right away, it suddenly becomes the thing you want most. This principle also applies to relationships. When someone feels like they have to work a little for your attention, their interest often grows. Just like in a game of hard to get, the challenge fuels desire. This step is about balance. It's about not making anyone the center of your universe. Keep your independence, keep doing the things you love, pursue your goals, and maintain your personal space. This sends a powerful message. I enjoy being with you, but I have a life of my own too. That kind of self-assurance is attractive. It builds mutual respect and strong, stable relationships not based on neediness, but on genuine connection. Step 8. Create your own happiness. Stop waiting for someone else to bring you joy. You are the architect of your own happiness. Happiness isn't a final destination, it's the little joys along the way. It's found in the daily moments, your favorite song, your morning routine, a quiet evening to yourself. It's in taking care of your mental health, following your passions, and celebrating your own wins no matter how small they may seem. When you build your own joy, you shine. You radiate positivity and people are drawn to that. But most importantly, you become whole. You no longer need others to complete you because you're already complete. Still, never forget, your happiness should never rely on anyone else. It's yours. You own it. You nurture it. Step 9, the hardest, yet most powerful, be willing to walk away. This is about recognizing your worth and refusing to settle. It's about standing firm and saying, I deserve respect. I deserve reciprocity. Walking away doesn't always mean ending things. Sometimes it means setting boundaries, saying no, stepping back when you're being overlooked. It's a bold declaration that you respect yourself enough to leave spaces where your value isn't acknowledged. Your time, your energy, and your heart are precious and they deserve to be treated that way. These steps are not easy. They take courage. They require strength. But remember, this isn't about controlling others. It's about mastering yourself. And now, with all these principles in hand, what could happen if you really lived them out? After going through all 9 strategies, from maintaining mystery, setting boundaries, to having the courage to walk away, you've probably realized something important. This journey isn't about others, it's about you. These steps are about self-love, self-care, and self-respect. They're about embracing your worth and refusing to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Always remember, create your own happiness, and never fear walking away when something no longer serves your well-being. So what does this all mean for you? It's simple, really. By embracing these 9 powerful strategies, you're not just aiming to become a priority in someone else's life. More importantly, you're choosing to prioritize yourself. You're choosing to value your time, your needs, and your happiness. And that, my friend, is the first real step toward personal growth and stronger self-esteem. Life is your unique journey, and your worth, it is not defined by someone else's priorities. When you cultivate your own happiness, maintain a little mystery, and boldly walk away when needed, you show the world, and more importantly yourself, that you are your own priority. These steps aren't about manipulating others into seeing your value. They're about you finally seeing it yourself. So, take them, apply them, live them, and watch how your life and your relationships begin to transform. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, please support us by giving it a like, subscribing to the channel, and checking out our other videos. We'll see you soon on the next one.